Things are starting to get spicy. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions here with a super quick market update. I hope that you learned something new, and if you do, please consider dropping a thumbs up and subscribing if you feel like we earned it. So first off, what the heck happened with Robinhood? This thing was incredibly bullish because Bitcoin has made new all-time highs. It began to skyrocket. I think it hit highs of like 117. It's trading at 116.8 as of right now. And while Bitcoin was doing well, Robinhood and Coin began to do very well, right? Both very popular crypto trading applications. So as this thing pumped, all of a sudden, like what was it, 30, 40 minutes after the market closed, we started to see a random dump. And if you're part of my LPP team, again, I trade live every single morning with my LPP team. Second link in the description down below. But one thing that we talked about was like, hey, Hood is quite overbought, although Bitcoin's pushing up. We all know that those pushes or rallies don't really last a long time. There could be some correction in the up and coming future. As soon as I posted that of like, hey, Robinhood is looking a little overbought, all of a sudden it began to go from highs of $99 to lows of $96. Lo and behold, what we ended up finding out was that right now, Florida AG, so Attorney General probes Robinhood. Supposedly, they are using deceptive practices around crypto trading promotions and payment through order flow. Even for myself, I'm not a big fan of crypto, but that sounds like a reach. It just seems like they're really just trying to find any reason to maybe pursue Robinhood. Do I think that this is the end of Robinhood? No, definitely not. That's not the reason I want Robinhood to go down. I want Robinhood to fall in price because I think it's overvalued. But just as quick as it rallies, it could also correct itself. So I didn't think much of it. When it ended up selling off, I quickly took profits when I was able to see that this was the reason that it was selling off. I see it as a short-lived negative catalyst. I took my profits and I bounced. I left myself with my one lucky share, made a little bit over $4,000. I was very happy with it. I moved on. The other trade that I took today was Coin. Coin was also incredibly bullish, but this was more of a trade that I ended up actually during the extended hours also. I was able to buy to cover. Webull offers you the ability to be able to trade during overnight hours. So I had a short that I opened during extended hours and I was able to cover it during overnight hours. And again, I left myself with my one lucky share. The only other quick short that I took was on MSTR. And this short was during today's live trading session. I took two shorts, each with 100 shares. Opened, covered. That was all caught within today's live trading session, $650 profit. So again, a very small dollar amount, and I fully closed out that trade. The only other thing that I really want to talk about is market. It looks like NASDAQ wasn't really influenced by it until all of a sudden we saw a very aggressive sell-off. What the heck happened right as we entered the extended hours, right around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time? Trump announced that it was going to have a 35% tariff on Canada beginning August 1st. And as soon as that was announced, we saw the, if I'm not mistaken, is the Canadian dollar saw a really strong retracement again shortly after the news. Just like anything, markets are super irrational right now. They're finding every and any reason to recover and to stay bullish. A lot of you guys know this about me. I want markets to pull on back. I want deals to present themselves, right? I think that the market is incredibly inflated fundamentally for no reason. It's all based off of hype and hope that Trump is going to make things better. And that's all. That's the perception, right? As soon as he got inaugurated, that's what drove the market to new highs. And that's been what's been driving the market as of right now. Even with that understanding that I don't trust these markets, I have to respect them. They're incredibly bullish and they're incredibly irrational. So regardless of how much I want the markets to sell off, anytime that there's a retracement, as someone that is intraday shorting the market, I take my profits right away. This is not a time to be greedy. If you're bullish, I guess you have a little bit more of a chance to be greedy because direction is truly in your favor, right? And you just need to learn like how to respect the trend. And that's the current trend right now. Markets are more bullish than they are bearish. I do not recommend shorting for beginners. I would, if anything, prefer for you to stay cash than for you to short. If you see that markets are recovering and you see it to be a potential position to go long, be my guest, do your part in taking advantage of that opportunity. But the last thing that I would want is for you to take a short because you think markets are overbought. markets recover, and then they end up making new highs, and then you end up bag holding. Remember, in a market full of greed, learn to be calculated. That's the motto that we try to lead by right now with LPP, and it's be intentional and be calculated. Shorting does not come easy, especially in how bullish the market is. You have to be very calculated and very intentional and watch that position size. So very excited to follow up. We'll see what presents itself tomorrow. Just wanted to make sure that I did my part in keeping you guys up to date with, of course, tariff news, but also what the heck was happening with Robinhood and its random sell-off. So I hope that I did my part in being a value for you guys today. Hope to see you for tomorrow's live trading session. Second link in the description down below. Whenever it is that you're ready, we'll see you there for that live trading. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team, and happy Thursday.